Good morning. So I am on my way to school. See you guys in just a minute. So it is Monday morning, February 1st. So happy Monday to everyone. I'm on my way to school. Um, Today we're going to talk a little bit about how I became a teacher. And it's snowing a little bit, so I hope that it doesn't get too bad because, like I said, I'm on my way to school. I will see you guys later, and hopefully you guys can just follow me along. All right, so as you guys can see, I am at school. So I've just hooked up my two computers, so let me show you. Let's see. All right, I have my laptop. I'm getting ready over here, and then over here I have my desktop that's getting ready. I'll be using both of these computers so I can not have so much open on one computer while I do my Zoom. All right, so after I get my computers hooked up, then I did my temperature, so I already did that. We have to do that every day. And I'm getting ready to check my emails. I have my planner down here. Ouch, I hit my hand. And then I'll just check emails and see if there's anything new before I get started with the day. It's 7:52, so the students will be here at 8:15. I thought I was getting here early, but I guess not that early. So let me get started. About me, my name is Dr. Jones, aka Latanya, and I'm a high school teacher in Middle Tennessee. So, and I also teach health science. So how I got started, I am a registered respiratory therapist, by trade. So I went to school to become a respiratory therapist, and I did that for almost 15 years. And then I decided I wanted to teach. So I went and I was able to do a little teaching at my alma mater, and I went to a HBCU, and I was able to teach respiratory there for about 2 years. So then I wanted to become a full-time teacher, but they didn't have any availability for me. So let's back up a little bit. When I was a respiratory therapist in the hospital, I worked at a children's hospital, and that's primarily what I did, was work with children. And I would hear people tell me when I would precept them to be a new therapist, they would tell me, "Oh, you're a good teacher, and I learn a lot from you. I like learning from you." And I was like, "Really?" So it just kind of made me think a little bit like, okay, can I be a teacher? My mother taught for over 35 years, and she has always told me, "I think you should go into education." But I was like, I don't want to teach anybody anything. So, that was way, way, way off my radar. So then, as people were telling me that, I was thinking, and then that's when I started trying to teach at the university. And I really, really enjoyed it. I was nervous, of course, my very first class, but I really liked it. I liked making out my lessons. I liked just trying to engage them and teach them about my profession. So when they did not have full time, I was still working 12-hour shifts, and teaching during the day, going to clinicals for my students, and it was becoming a lot. And I decided, well, let me see if I can do something else, teach somewhere else. And then I found out I could teach health science in high school. So that's where I am now. And of course, I'm full-time. This is my 3rd year, and I really love it. I'm still getting used to, the style of teaching because, like I said, my background is a respiratory therapist, so I didn't go to school to be a teacher. But I did take some courses to be a teacher, and I also have to take the praxis. So lucky me. A lot of other people before me, they didn't have to take it, but I do. So I have to start studying for that praxis. So if anybody out there has any pointers on how I take the praxis, how I study for it, please let me know, because I am a CTE teacher for health science. And so hopefully that'll be coming where I get a study guide and can do some more studying for that. So anyway, now I'm a full-time teacher. I love it. This is my 1st year at the school I am in right now, and I'm still in the same county, so I really do like it. And plus, I mean, there's just been a lot of perks for me, and maybe I'll tell you about those perks a little bit as I go. But anyway, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about my background, and so you can follow along with me today. So the students will be here pretty soon, and I'm just over here checking emails still, getting both of my computers hooked up, which I showed you guys earlier. There's a little snow outside, so I'm sure the kids will be acting a little weird today because of the snow. Everybody have a good weekend? You say that? Who else? Everybody else have a good weekend? Alrighty, let's let our classmates in. If you have not completed the play posit that was due Friday, you need to do that.
Systems of the human body.
Bless us.
Circulatory system. Circulatory system transports nutrients and oxygen through the whole body, thanks to blood through our veins, arteries, capillaries, and the heart, which is the main organ in this system. The heart pumps blood without oxygen and waste through the arteries to the lungs, where it expels waste and collects oxygen and nutrients needed by cells. Oxygenated blood passes through the heart and is pumped into the organs through the arteries. The organs receive the oxygenated blood and return it without oxygen, but with waste that goes back to the heart, which then pumps it to the lungs, where it picks up oxygen and expels the waste.
The two main things I want you to focus on today are objectives to explain the structure of the heart. Students will be able to analyze the function of the heart. And as we go throughout the week, we have a short week, we'll talk about analyzing the circulation in the blood vessels, and we will discuss characteristics and treatment of common cardiac and circulatory disorders. So for today, we're only focusing on explain the structure of the heart and analyze the function of the heart. Let's talk about heart anatomy. So the circulatory system involves what? The heart. Harding, why are you over there moving my desk? Why are you over there moving my desk? All right, so it involves the heart, arteries, veins, capillaries, blood, and lymph are part of the circulatory system. Okay, so for the general or systemic circulation, that is the blood circulating outside of the heart and lungs, okay?
So outside through to your arms, your legs, your brain, everywhere but your heart and lungs. And then the cardiopulmonary circulation is like what it says. Cardio is in your heart, pulmonary in your lungs. So we will learn the flow of blood through the heart to the lungs and back. All right, so this part is very important. Right atrium and left atrium. So those are the upper chambers of the heart. So if you look on your diagram, that is 4 and 8. Then our lower chambers are right ventricle and left ventricle. And that is number 7 and 11 on the diagram. So the 4 heart valves permit flow of blood in one direction. So if you have a problem with these valves, blood can back up into the ventricles where they should not be backing up, because then that causes more problems. All right, so how many chambers do we have? 4. Okay, what's the 2 upper? Okay, and what's the 2 bottom? Okay, so these are important to know. If you don't know anything else, you need to know that we have 4 chambers, what they are. So chambers and valves continue. So we have tricuspid valve, which is between the right atrium and right ventricle. What number did I say the tricuspid valve was? On the which one? 5? Yes. Because remember I said you have to try before you buy. So if the blood comes in on the right side of the heart, that first valve is the tricuspid. Then the bicuspid or mitral valve. So bi means 2. So this also tells you how many little flaps are on the valve. So if you see on the picture, you can kind of see one has 2 and the other has 3. So the mitral valve is between the left atrium and left ventricle. The semilunar valves are located where blood leaves the heart. So the semilunar valve is the same as the pulmonary valve. Okay, so pulmonary semilunar valve, it gets its name because it's kind of like half moon shaped. And then the aortic semilunar valve. So normally we just would say the pulmonary valve or the aortic valve. Are there any questions today, guys?
Alright guys, so this is the end of the day for me. I will talk to you guys later, so make sure you like and subscribe and follow me on the journey along with all of my hiccups and my mistakes. But it's a learning process, so thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.